Rule 1. Get to the point. I kind of lost my mojo when it comes to this channel. Every time I think about maybe doing some editing on some Let's Plays that I've done or whatever, I just can't bring myself to do it. I think a big part of the problem is how I've been operating. I make promises on here and then, well, I gotta get it done, I gotta do it. Making this seem like it's, or at least making an attempt to make this seem like it's some smooth big operation when it's absolutely not, and doesn't have the viewership to support that level of determination. Rule 2. Be efficient. And I have to ask myself why. Why am I using 2 devices and editing twice for a simple Let's Play just so I can have some better audio? And on top of that, why am I spending more time than the cumulative watch time per video fighting against all the odd frame rates that my crappy HDMI recorder spits out, just to add out a few seconds of silence here and there to give everybody a better experience, when again, it's not even getting watched that much. There's a better way. Like, I can just record the audio direct, don't edit it, do a little bit of audio processing, a little bit of add a fade in and a fade out and some graphics and, and spit it out and go. Don't make it just this garbage that, you gotta have a fade in, right? There's a better way than what I'm doing. Rule 3. Stick to the point. So from here out, when I have something to say, I'll make a short video about it, and I'll move on. No more of these big long lectures of loosely connected topics, or hidden side stories are thrown in there. Everything's gonna have its own. If it's worth saying, it's worth having its own thing. If it's all one subject, it can be a big long lecture, I guess, but a lot of times I'm tying so many different things together, giving you backstory on this, that, the other thing. No more of that. Everything is going to be separate and distinct and clickable and findable from here on out. Rule 4. Keep it fun. So I'm going to do videos only when I want to. Not in consideration of arbitrarily imposed timelines or quotas that, again, if this was a real channel, that's what they would do. I'm not. If I get some strong viewership, I'll reconsider that point. But until then, I'm having fun. Let's keep it fun. And on top of that, the production quality, taking pride in my work, that's cool, but feeling like I need to generate all this unique gameplay footage for each little talkie video I do like this, or pick fresh game music for background music, that isn't really fun. I'm not doing that. If it winds up being just me with no background, just talking, with a thumbnail on screen, so be it. If that's all I feel like doing, that's all I'm gonna do. And video essays aren't much fun either, and they break all the other rules so far, so I don't plan on doing any more of those. Now, as a side note, I do have some audio recorded from a third one of those, so don't be surprised that if it pops up. I might finish it up like I've talked about before, but I don't know. I don't want to make any promises. Rule 5. No promises. So anything I've said I would do before is out the window. That's why I'm pretty darn sure you're seeing right now Elder Scrolls Online footage. I talked about doing a video about that. I don't really have much to say yet about that, so here you go. Make sure I'll use it somewhere. So now I do feel like if I change my gameplay recording process like I'm planning and keep doing multiple episodes per session like I have been, weekly gameplay videos really still feasible, but I'm rescinding that promise that I've made before too, because just in case. I don't want to pressure myself about it. I'll record a bunch of stuff, I'll put it up. If I don't get it out there on time, I see somebody watching it, why do I care? Rule 6! Save channel business for the end. So this right here should be the last video about how the sausage is made in the Millwood MobSquad studios. The whole damn channel is like a sausage fest now. I'm just talking about how do I make it and not making anything of value. This video and the last video, right? It's like, I also kind of almost feel like I'm a kid playing make-believe YouTuber or something. I'm giving updates on why it takes so long in between the videos. Nobody's watching the videos. It doesn't matter. I've got no one to apologize to. And if I do feel like I need to say something, again, not promises, but something that's actually going on, it can go at the end of some actual content. And, you know, that word content, but just anything, right? Anything that's valid. Opinion or commentary on pop culture or the video game industry or whatever the hell I want to talk about. Gameplay footage. Something that's of value in itself. And then maybe a little sneak peek behind the curtain at the very end, where anybody who gave a damn to hear more will still be watching at that point, so it's the perfect place for it. Rule 7! Just end the damn video already. Like, I don't need some corny outro that I repeat every time about, even the one I've been doing about how I don't have a corny outro, right? It itself becomes a corny outro. But I do like having a magic phrase that I use to sign off every time. Alright then.